When I was about 9 years old, my mom started to sleep a lot and was not herself. She had been expressing to her physician for quite some time that she was extremely exhausted, and he just told her, well, of course, you have 3 small children. They didn't even send her for blood work. And that was the answer for several years. And so she ended up coming home eventually, but she was very medicated. And it took another 4 years for her to get a thyroid disease diagnosis, which is actually what was wrong. My mother should not have been dismissed because of her gender. And I'd like to suggest that that's improved in the last 30 years, but it really hasn't.
Still hear about it quite often.
Yeah, you really
They said,
do.
I'm fine, go home.
Yep, you're
Relax.
okay.
Yeah.
Relax, reduce your stress,
That's right.
buck up.
Sometimes women wait to go into the doctor, myself included, because
Yeah.
kids come first or work comes first, and then we finally go in just to be dismissed, like, oh, it's nothing, it's stress.
I get to be a part of a hospital and a research institute and an organization that has solely dedicated itself to fixing those problems.
Awesome.
BC Women's Hospital itself is only one of 3 women's hospitals in this country. And it's also the only standalone inpatient women's hospital in Canada, concentrating on how women are different, how we have unique healthcare needs. We have over 40 clinics here at BC Women's that are global leaders on a multitude of levels, and we share that knowledge broadly with other health authorities, other hospitals, other countries, to ensure that women are actually getting the type of care that they deserve. So this is a very special place. But the kind of work that, say, Dr. Gina Ogilvie is doing in HPV and cervical cancer, as an example, that's the kind of work that, when applied elsewhere, saves lives. HPV and cervical cancer still takes almost 300,000 women worldwide. Being able to be at the epicenter of important work like that really matters to the health and well-being of women and to the health and well-being of communities. And we believe that the work she's doing and the work of others is actually going to result in the elimination of cervical cancer within my lifetime. We're very lucky in the sense that we do have a great healthcare system, and we're very fortunate in Canada, but we have a lot of time to make up. We've only been included in clinical trials since 1998 in Canada, which is only 20 years ago. So if we don't understand the differences, when a woman goes and presents at a doctor, the doctor is only able to actually diagnose her concerns based on the information that's available. And the information that's available is predominantly based on men. And we're not men, we're very different. And so that does cause problems. And so if I were to suggest to folks where they might want to contribute, by supporting our foundation, you're supporting research. You're supporting the model of care that happens at BC Women's Hospital. You're supporting us in being able to ensure that it's prioritized in the discussion. And the investment will make true and valued impact.
Being involved with this, it just really gets me excited. Thank you for doing this for us and having us over.
Honestly, it's a real gift to have companies like yourself and Capure to elevate this discussion. And so we really appreciate you folks and the support you're giving, and the people who are going to ultimately kind of participate in the work they're going to do on International Women's Day. The gratitude from us really is sincere, so thank you for that.
Great. It's mutual.